This is perhaps the most powerful testimony I've ever heard. It's about a boy born in California in 1985, who endured more by the age of 15 than most do in a lifetime. His story is a testament to faith, resilience, and the power of transformation through adversity. In the shadowy corners of a small, rundown house in California, Jacob and his younger sister, Lily, faced daily hardships. Their father, lost to alcohol, often lashed out in anger, and their mother, trapped by drug addiction, drifted in and out of their lives. In those dark times, Jacob found a glimmer of hope in his prayers, clutching a worn Bible he'd found hidden away at home. Night after night, he prayed not for an escape, but for the strength to protect Lily, the only bright spot in his bleak world. Years passed, and the responsibility weighed heavily on young Jacob. He stood up to every outburst intended for Lily, each scar a silent promise to keep her safe. At 15, he bravely captured one of his father's violent episodes on tape and handed it to the police. His father was taken away, bringing a quiet relief. But the struggle wasn't over. With their mother unable to care for them, Jacob stepped up. He balanced school, work, and countless doctor visits as Lily's health worsened. Her mysterious illness puzzled doctors, and despite their efforts, they couldn't save her. After Lily died, Jacob's world shattered. He roamed the streets one night, his heart heavy, questioning why all this had happened. During one of his lowest moments, as he sat on a park bench thinking about giving up, an elderly woman approached him. Her kindness reached him through his despair. She shared a Bible verse, Romans 8:28, about all things working for good for those who love God. They talked all night. She told him about her struggles and how her faith helped her through. Inspired by her words, Jacob slowly began to see his hardships as a way to help others. He started volunteering at a shelter, speaking out about domestic violence, and eventually set up a program for kids in foster care. He used his past to light the way for others in dark places. Despite his tireless efforts to bring light to others, Jacob found himself still wrestling with the shadows of his past. His sleep was often disrupted by vivid nightmares, echoes of his father's violence, a chilling reminder of the darkness he came from. In the quiet moments, guilt over Lily's death would creep in, a relentless tormentor that refused to let him find peace. He would often find himself standing by her grave, whispering apologies into the wind that were carried away, unanswered. But Jacob was not one to surrender. He sought help, embarking on a journey of healing through therapy. It was a struggle, a battle against the demons of his past. But every session, every shared tear, every moment of understanding was a step forward. And in this process, he realized a profound truth. Healing was not a destination, a place to arrive at and settle down. It was a journey, a constant process of growing, learning, and becoming stronger. Despite the pain, Jacob continued to walk this path, a testament to his unyielding spirit. Voiceover. As word of Jacob's journey spread, his story began to inspire others. Local newspapers and television stations covered his tale, painting a portrait of resilience amidst despair. His struggles and triumphs were laid bare for all to see, and his vulnerability struck a chord with many. He was not just a survivor of domestic violence, he was a beacon of hope, a living testament that one can rise from the ashes of trauma and build a life of purpose. Jacob found himself on a stage at a domestic violence awareness event, his heart pounding in his chest as he shared his story. He spoke of the darkness he had lived in, the pain he had endured, and the light he had found. His words echoed through the auditorium, touching hearts, wiping tears, and igniting sparks of hope. His speech was met with a standing ovation, a sea of faces awash with admiration and respect for his courage. The impact of Jacob's story was profound. Letters poured in from individuals who, moved by his story, had found the courage to seek help and break free from their own chains of abuse. His story had given them hope, a belief that they too could reclaim their lives from the clutches of violence and trauma. Jacob became much more than a survivor. He became a beacon of hope for many, shining brightly in the darkness, guiding others towards healing and resilience. His journey, far from over, had taken on a new purpose: to inspire, to educate, and to help others find their own paths out of the darkness. Voiceover. In the aftermath of the event, Jacob found himself standing at the crossroads of his life. He realized that his story had the power to inspire and transform lives. He decided to use his experience to make a difference. He enrolled in a social work program, determined to change the system from within to ensure that others would not have to endure what he had. He spent countless hours studying, often reliving his own trauma in the process. But he pressed on, fueled by the knowledge that his struggle could be a catalyst for change. He wasn't just fighting for himself anymore. He was fighting for all the victims who felt voiceless, unseen, and unheard. His efforts paid off when he graduated at the top of his class, his diploma a testament to his resilience and determination. As he stood on the stage accepting his degree, he looked out into the sea of faces. He saw hope, admiration, and respect reflecting back at him. The applause that filled the auditorium was not just for his academic achievement, but for the journey he had undertaken and the man he had become. He was no longer just a survivor, he was a change maker, ready to make a real difference in the world. With his graduation, a new chapter in Jacob's life had begun. He was ready to use his newfound knowledge and skills to fight for change, to be a voice for the voiceless, and to guide those who were lost in the darkness towards the light. Jacob was ready to start a new chapter, not just in his life, but in the lives of those he was determined to help. Voiceover. Jacob's journey didn't end with him. Instead, it was just the beginning of something greater, something that would extend beyond his personal experience and touch the lives of many others. Inspired by his sister's memory, Jacob established Lily's Hope, a foundation dedicated to supporting children in the foster care system. Named after the sister he lost, the foundation was Jacob's way of ensuring that Lily's spirit would continue to thrive, even as he fought to prevent others from experiencing the same fate. Lily's Hope quickly became a beacon for the community, a place where children could find the support they needed and where parents could find guidance. It provided resources, counseling, and mentorship, giving children the tools they needed to navigate the often challenging foster care system. The impact was immediate and profound. Jacob poured his heart into Lily's Hope, working tirelessly to ensure its success. Every child he helped, every life he touched, was a testament to his dedication and a tribute to Lily's memory. He was no longer just a survivor, but a beacon of hope for those who felt lost and abandoned. And so, Jacob's journey continues, his fight far from over. But he is not alone. For every child he helps, every life he touches, Lily's legacy lives on. Through Lily's Hope, Jacob ensures that his sister's spirit continues to inspire and uplift, a beacon of hope in a world that can often seem dark. And in doing so, he proves that even in the face of adversity, it is possible to turn pain into purpose, to transform tragedy into a legacy of hope. Voiceover. Jacob's story is a testament to the power of resilience and faith, a tale of a man who transformed from a victim to a survivor, from a survivor to a beacon of hope. His journey, marked by pain and punctuated by moments of despair, has become a beacon of light in the shadows, inspiring countless others to fight, to survive, and ultimately, to thrive. Jacob's transformation didn't just impact his life. It resonated throughout the world, touching the hearts of those who heard his story. From the children he helped through Lily's Hope, to their families, to the community at large, his journey provided a glimmer of hope in the darkness, a promise that it is possible to overcome even the most overwhelming odds. The power of turning pain into purpose is evident in every step of Jacob's journey. He built Lily's Hope from the ashes of his past, creating a legacy of hope from a story of despair. He turned his personal tragedy into a source of inspiration, proving that even the darkest shadows can be dispelled by the light of hope. From shadows to light, Jacob's journey continues. His story, his legacy, is a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, it is possible to rise, to fight, and to create a beacon of hope for others. As Jacob continues his journey, he carries with him the spirit of Lily, a reminder of the power of love, resilience, and faith. His story, like the legacy of Lily's Hope, continues to inspire, to uplift, and to light the way for those who find themselves in the shadows. And so, from shadows to light, Jacob's journey continues, a beacon of hope in a world that can often seem dark.